Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Keep Your Power. It's good to see you all out there if you're out there. I don't know. I can't see them. I'm just going to trust you're out here, and I'm going to trust that everybody in this room is ready for a talk on disappointment. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, it's not one of them. It's not going to be one of them. Joy. Well, I found today that that's information I need. And y'all know it's all about me. That's right. It's the sharing show. Oop, turn it off. Okay, I'm going to read the definition for disappointment. It is sadness or displeasure caused by the non-fulfillment of one's hopes or expectations. Oh, the hopes. Not getting the hopes, that's hard. Sadness or displeasure caused by the non-fulfillment of one's hopes or expectations. That resonate with anybody? That work for anybody? Oh, I do what, Porter?
Even the politics, like when somebody wins every 4 years, somebody's going to eventually be disappointed.
Yeah.
Democrat or Republican, somebody's like, "Yay, they won!" Somebody's like, "Yay, crap, they won!" Always not going to get what they won. But you have 4 years, and you have to realize that it's not going to always. You're not going to always get your way, but how you react to it is more important.
Yeah.
What you're disappointed about.
I like that, Porter. How we react is what we're going to talk about today. Right? Because we can talk, I can hear information about disappointment all day, but if I don't put it into action, what I can do when I'm disappointed, frustrated, bitter, pissy, angry. There we go. Short. Oh, short. And I was like, well, I know short people. They're not that. All right. Let's go. Disappointment. Can someone give me a short, don't get in there and right? Just an example of a time we were disappointed. Yeah.
Waking up and I'm still broke.
Waking up and you're still broke. I feel that. Yeah.
I'm disappointed every time that I find out the Social Security Administration is not going to give me my stolen money back for months and months.
You know what?
I'm real angry with our government.
Yeah. Systems. Anybody have a hard time with systems? Being disappointed after you put so much effort into something and our hopes and our expectations are not met.
Well, our efforts are blocked by our police officers. We've got
We've
got the most corrupt.
All right, hold on. You and I will talk about that after.
Later?
Yeah. You're good. I like that.
Popos later.
Yeah. Hey, Porter.
My expectations are met.
Civil rights.
Hold on.
Sometimes my expectations are met, and I'm still disappointed. Sometimes, like I'll get exactly what I wanted, and it's not what I thought it was. But sometimes I didn't inform myself before I walked into something like a job.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I want this job." I'm like, "Great, I got this job." The things like I don't need it right now. Sometimes it's not my season. I have to realize that there's a season for everything, and maybe it's not the season for me to get this. Maybe I need to be finding something that and educating myself on what I can be doing and growing my knowledge on how I can approach this differently next time.
Non-fulfillment of that expectation. I need something, and I can go for it, and it be something, and I look around and it's like something different. I like that. Yes.
They told me to keep my expectations low and my acceptance
high. I know y'all have heard me talk about this before. I'm going to say it again. It says in the literature I read that my expectations and my peace are intertwined. And when my expectations are high, my serenity, my peace, my joy is low. because I want from people. By God, you're going to give it to me. I want that. Oh, hold on. I want that. And when I don't get that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Would you mind saying that when, sorry. You said something when your what is intertwined?
When our serenity and our expectations.
Yeah.
Right? When my expectations are high, I tend to be pissy if I don't get what I want.
Yeah, because you diverted your energy into the expectation you were led to.
That's that expectation.
That's
if
that
I
bitter
put,
frustration.
yeah,
You put all that effort in.
I'd hold, raise your
and
hand.
just
We're
in the
going,
wrong
yeah.
direction.
When those hopes and expectations, but are the expectations on us? Yeah, we need to have them. I don't need to be a doormat. I don't need to go around explaining to people what I need and not getting my needs met. System does that a lot. You get to know some staff, you spill your guts and then they leave. That's disappointment, right? What else is disappointment? Nobody don't have.
How about when you spill your guts and then use that information again?
Right. Yeah. Raise your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Yes. Oh, yes. Anybody?
I think sometimes, like, when I have my expectations, it's because I don't have all the information first. Like, maybe I should have all the information. Like, maybe my expectation would have been lower had I known the circumstances around what I'm getting into. Like, maybe if I knew what you were going through, my expectations would be to me to be a little bit lower. So if I have a conversation, usually sometimes conversation takes the mystery out of what I'm going through. If I have a conversation with my boss, I assume my boss is angry with me. How about I just have a conversation with him?
If okay.
Approach the fear instead of running from it. Like, I'm running from what I can't. I also think it's a form of control. If I can't control the situation, then I feel like I'm out of control. But sometimes I have to surrender to God and say,
"Oh, you on a roll, honey? Come on, you're getting into my answer, Porter, like you always do. You are so. You just Porter looks at my paperwork. I swear he does because he's always on track. Disappointment. Oh crap! Fear. You talked about fear. Face everything and recover, or F everything and run.
Because when I put expectations on stuff and it don't go the way I want it, I want to say fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And go my usual route or the route that I'm used to doing, which is, hustling, stealing, robbing,
Aye.
And then that becomes more, first of all, that's more comfortable for me anyway.
Yeah.
And my expertise is there. I'm that's like a job for me.
I know that. And when my expectation, I know what I need. And I know what I want today. And I might be accustomed to getting that thing, and the next person may not be able to.
But what if you don't get it?
Well, it's difficult for me when I don't get what I want. Pisses me off.
But you have to accept it.
If you work for it and you don't get to have it, that's really frustrating.
Oh,
you can't change that.
I got to get to it. All right, hold on. One at a time. Yes.
You have to accept the things that you don't want to do in life in order to get the things that you want.
That's that expectation, huh? Yeah. If I lower my expectation, not being a doormat, never be a doormat. But if I can lower those expectations, maybe that doctor is going to surgery. That's an emergency. That's why he flipped around and cut me off. Right? I don't know all the information. And a lot of times if I have all the information, I'm not as disappointed. That shifts how I feel and sometimes what I need.
You know what's more likely with the doctors? Especially the young ones, it's more likely that they're looking forward to getting busy in the break room and flirting while they're on the computer.
I appreciate your appointment.
And
Porter.
Personally, because sometimes sometimes you get take it personal. Sometimes you think things are intentional, but that's only in my mind. Like you mentioned that to me, that no, sometimes it's not personal. They were doing that to me. It was just because something happened to them, and they're taking it out.
This
on me.
place thing.
You don't know why.
Thank you.
I don't know. Well, you know what? That's hard, isn't it, when we don't react to disappointment?
But you have to be okay with that. That's the only way you can move on.
You and Porter, man, taking my information. Honey, you're good. You are perfect. You are perfect. When I'm disappointed, I'm sorry. Yes.
I just agree completely. Like, I understand on certain things, like, damn, if I wanted to own the moon or you expect some shit like that, yeah, you probably want to lower your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just, every time you go, something ain't going your way right now, and you just give up every time, I accept it, man, you're a sucker. You know what I mean? You gotta go out here and go get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're, if you fall, get up and try again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real. How many people out here that's out here in history books who gave up the first time they tried?
Oh, yeah.
Well, but first you don't see try again. But
That's
after,
it.
After 20 tries, you go, Cat Williams, every day I'm hustling.
I think it's how I look at it. If I don't see it as disappointment, it's more of a teachable moment. How can I learn from this and how to do it differently the next time? But I don't see it as a disappointment. Like, oh, I did it this way and it didn't work out. So how can I do it differently next time? So they try and try.
Oh, that's it.
There's something in my part that I can do differently. They can change my outcome.
If I can understand, hold on, honey. If I can understand the nature of disappointment, that's the first one. If I can understand why behind the what, right? And sometimes sometimes, we talk about people that don't help us and don't meet our needs. And that's a lot of people sometimes. A lot of us are experiencing, especially system disappointment. Right? Yes.
When I think about disappointment, one of my favorite words comes to mind, not just word, but experience, and that is one of surrender. I've opted out of Tai Chi that I know is offered here in this space. But one thing I love about Tai Chi and love about martial arts is that it's a practice of energetic manipulation via a practice of non-resistance, right? So I feel like when I think about disappointment, for me, a practice of disappointment without holding space for surrender, for me, is foolishness, right? Because I often find myself bumping my head up against a brick wall, and I might not be equipped to move a brick wall if I don't have a bulldozer.
Yeah. Can I control other people?
No.
Nope.
That was nice.
Well, that was beautiful. Thank you. But can I control other people?
No, but you can have an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes. My reaction is my responsibility, but other people we can't control. We had that class about how do you deal with an asshole. And sometimes we run into that. And it sucks. Right? People that disappoint us, I don't know. I tend to avoid. Right? You may not be the one. If I go to Social Security, which is an event, I go get in line. And I go up to the window eventually. And I say, I need this form. And they say, I don't have that form. So I kick it up a notch and see who does. How can you help me with this? That goes a long way because I truly believe that people that work in the human service field came in for compassion. And a lot of times they lose it. And I know for me and what I've seen, it's not the people, it's the paperwork and the injustice when we see people not get what they need.
I've seen people at Social Security just pull a lie right out their butt and throw it in their face, and the next person that you get representative handle the whole thing and get it done.
Well,
Depends
that's
on who-
it.
Depends on who you get, and they'll sit there and tell you any type of lie to get you out that chair. And maybe
That's
I'm
it.
this person.
That's it. I got to find somebody else. If you don't have what I need, and I keep bumping my head trying to make you have what I need.
Oh, no, they have
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
They have it.
If
They
you're
just
trying to,
withhold it and get you out that
please,
chair.
hon. If you're trying to do the right thing and you're not getting the right thing back, that's what disappointment is. It says understanding the nature.
That's aggravation.
That is aggravation. But like I said, most people have trauma in their lives. Something they went through that is so difficult, sometimes they go through it again. If I am going through that, please be compassionate with me. See, you don't know. You don't know that my aunt just died. Please don't be pissy with me. I'm ready to cry or lash out because that's what I know. I know anger better than sadness.
You know why I choose not
Yeah.
to explain my pity? Because all I get back is, oh, stop with that pity party shit.
That's not the one.
That's all I get back. So it's like I always hold mine in.
I'm gonna challenge you.
That's not good, but
Always and never are bullshit words.
I'll tell you.
Always and never are bullshit words. And if that person's not giving me what I want, then I got to find somebody, kick it up a notch, talk to the supervisor, see somebody else.
It's a journey of trying to
Oh, it is.
find
It is a journey to find the right
I was just
person.
telling my friend Eddie yesterday, I see that communication into it, that I'm so tired of trying to get people to listen to me
Yeah.
to the point where I just talk to myself and into myself.
You know
People think
what?
that I need to be on disability for that. And I'm like, no. I'm the only one that can understand me.
Can you give me some hints though? And that's the thing. Sometimes my trust isn't there.
Example, I was hanging out with my ex-boyfriend yesterday, and we were almost a victim of another stabbing. And I was trying to tell him, was staying on the bus when I came out with these two people. Because we were told that there was a breakfast that was feeding and they were paying money and blah, blah, blah. Now, come to find out later that evening yesterday, that I found out those two kids went to jail for a stabbing. He's becoming a victim of a stabbing because he opened up his phone and had all his money on his cash app and they were trying to get his phone.
That's a little past disappointment.
Being so hard-headed.
Yeah.
So hard-headed. In 4 years of being with this guy, I'm like, okay, so you want to choose the streets over me. You want to go ahead? Go ahead. So he chose not to go, but it's like I was trying to explain to him, and he would not listen to me. I'm like, no, I'm so tired of trying to get people to understand where I'm coming from to protect someone to the point where I'm going to go back to PRN and I'm going to just take care of me.
That's it. Oh, look how excited I was. That's it. Okay, hold up. Who are you responsible for? That's it. That's it.
I said, if you care about me, go ahead and do what you want to do, but do it safely.
Yeah.
If you care about me, do it safely.
That's your expectation.
That's my expectation.
When I have expectations, sometimes even when they're good expectations, and sometimes I have a part. Okay, I'm gonna throw that out there.
I've learned
Sometimes-
to take somebody's word with a grain of salt. Just told them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they ain't gonna do what they said they were gonna do. They just hot air coming out their mouth.
Yeah. A lot of times that's true. Yes.
I believe in transparency,
Mhm.
and for me, in this moment, it is 10:35.
Yeah.
I'm experiencing disappointment in that I came in to learn from you,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like there are folks in this space who feel like they prepared the curriculum for today,
Mhm.
when I feel like you have. So I just want to name my disappointment
Yes.
while I drink my coffee and
Yes.
get to hear from you.
I love that. But it's all hold on. But it's also the group that has that information.
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's why I named my personal disappointment.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you're correct.
And that's it. When I expect somebody to do something, I'm here to teach. I'm not. I'm here to facilitate. And facilitation is different from teaching. Teaching is I sit here and go, hold up. Come on now.
One thing you're
Come on. Please, ladies and gentlemen. Let's chill. Hell, I don't know what I was going to say. Yes.
But I said like my higher power says, don't put your faith in me. Like this year, I lost two of my closest people that I've been rolling with for like over 20 years. You know what I mean? You know, and like they couldn't deal with me no more. You know what I'm saying? I just like you get to a certain level, some people just gotta leave behind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just it's very few people that been there 100% of the time. It ain't nobody I know that didn't let me down at some point. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be perfect with everything all the time, but I keep my faith in my higher power. Like they always there. They always understand me. They always ready to listen to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, cause I can't just talk to myself because I don't trust me sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of times I can't trust other people. If I'm like, shit, I'm smarter than you. What are you talking about? I be telling you shit all the time. But you know what I mean? But yeah, I try to keep my faith. Not in people. It's gonna let you down.
I agree that. I think.
Too hard. Sorry. That lean on me sounds a little too strong. You know what I mean? Don't find you something else to lean on. You're always trying to lean on people all the time. You're gonna keep falling, man. For real. And it's gonna catch you at your worst time too.
You know what? I've got I got a lot of friends. Hold up. I got a lot of friends. I got 3 people to show up. Those are my people. Right? Not everybody does that. And it's not like those 3 people won't screw up.
Right.
But that goes back to the, that goes to that compassion, doesn't it?
Yeah. 90%.
Yeah. I gotta be able to say to myself, there's a reason. I don't know that reason. I'm pissed off. And it's okay to be pissed off when people disappoint us. But it's on me to do something different today. It's on me to do something that benefits me. Right? And I'm not saying that disappointment doesn't, because the second thing is allow yourself to feel. Right? Allow yourself to feel, because when oh man, I'm pissed.
I told him my sponsor.
Hold on. I'm pissed. I can't believe they did that. If I can get additional information, I may change my attitude. I may change my reaction, right? If I can give and this is hard as hell. I am not going to lie to you. If I can give someone the benefit of the doubt, shit. If I can give someone the benefit of the, how to say it? Benefit of the doubt, I can have more compassion, and I can, maybe that person's not the one today. Just today. Maybe they got my back. Maybe I haven't found a person that has my back yet.
What if they have the back? They have to have the front too.
Never mind. All right, somebody else open there. Raise their hand. I need a hold. Yes.
Okay, I'm in a situation where I live with roommates.
Yes.
So it can get kind of testy. So we have bunkers. So my bunkie and we had a falling out because she was smoking. In the bed where I am, she used to do it deliberately.
Mm-hmm.
However, I got tired of it because other things were happening. So when I mentioned it to her, she said, I'm not doing that. Okay. Whatever the case is, just stop. Please. So we had some words and I ended up walking off. So everybody else took her side.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is how it's gonna go. But later I found out she wants the space to herself.
She wants what?
The space to herself.
Yeah.
So I started treating her differently.
Yeah.
And everybody else started, acting differently.
Understanding. And it's hard when people don't give us what those basic needs. Right? If I go somewhere for food and they don't give me food for some reason, I'm going to be very disappointed. I'm going to be very pissed off because I came here for that. And sometimes, always there's a reason, but sometimes I get the shit that takes me to a point, right? But I'm responsible for my reaction today. I'm responsible for my reaction. Yeah.
And you want to know what changed my reaction?
Mm-hmm.
The day I saw you walking through the hallway and I called your name.
Uh-huh.
It's like the light switched on.
Wow.
Just that little 5-minute conversation.
Wow. You never know, do you, how you are interacting with someone who's been disappointed by everybody. Has anybody ever in their lifetime, it seemed like everybody disappointed you? Anybody? Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Just like one day, you know, maybe like some days it's just like I can't catch the bus on time. Miss the bus every time. Like ain't nobody. I'm gonna have an appointment. They late or they ain't showing up or they just canceled or I'm trying to call somebody. Ain't nobody.
Yeah.
It be days like that, but it's not. That's not normal. Like that's rare, but it be days.
Yeah.
Nothing goes right. You know
Oh yeah. And my expectations, I got to do this shit today. And for whatever reason, boom, 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 it ain't happening. I can have days like that when there are a lot. It seems like, I don't know, I got the luck of Job.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing going right.
Yes.
I got more disappointed on myself.
Mm.
Like I like the alarm clock go. If the alarm clock go off or I miss my alarm clock, I don't blame the alarm clock. I blame my damn self because I should have stayed up late that night or I should have ate. I should be talking to who so and so because he talking about the same shit she talked about yesterday. Or he talking about, you know, my biggest disappointment is my reflection. And that drives me insane.
Ooh.
Because I know, they say you gotta know better than do better. And,
Okay.
And I know better. Exactly. Thank you.
I like that because a lot of times the disappointment is me.
Yeah, and I want to blame it on something else.
Yeah.
Even though it is me, like I blame it on PRN. It's because if they got them fault, I'm not here. It's they reason, or it's Shaniqua or Letitia or Michael or Jack or Daniel. But it's really my fault.
I get a part in it sometimes.
I put them before me.
You put them before me, and sometimes the disappointment in ourselves because of the disappointment. I think we can catch disappointment. Let me think about that. It is contagious. If I go ahead,
In certain atmospheres,
ladies and gentlemen.
I was just gonna say in certain atmospheres.
Okay.
Environments where a lot of disappointment is, it does kind of spread.
Yeah. If I'm in an area that the energy is very negative, first of all, if at all possible, what do I need to do? Get the hell out of there. Yeah, well, there are some places we can't get out of. So I got to change my attitude then because that means I got to kick it up a notch. I'm disappointed in me because I know what to do and I didn't do it. The regrets, some people regret what they did. And there are some things I regret that I did. But the biggest thing is regretting what I didn't do. And how I disappointed myself and others.
But I'm addicted to fun. And I know is bad. Even if I know it's going to go all the way left, I still want to go right. And then I'm back to Who Shot Bob. Or but like back to damn.
You got a part in that? Yeah.
I wouldn't say yes.
I want to say no. There's a lot of times for me that I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see my part. I have beautiful people in my life that when I call, because they don't necessarily show up, but I know they're there for me in a different way. Right? They ain't coming to my house to help me move. But they are my truth teller. And sometimes I need those people to go, girls, that you got the habit of going fast to anger. What is going on? What's going on? And how can we change this? Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, after like meditating a little bit on what you had to say around expectations, I feel like a kind of working, malleable definition I'm sitting with.
Okay,
right now
yes.
To share feels like disappointment for me, trying for results, and receiving what sits or lives outside of those expectations.
Ooh, the results we want. That's it. I want this. I need this.
Wanting and needing something, that's what you're saying.
Yeah. But I want to be able, hold on. I want to be able to know that resource, know that thing that I need. Right? If that's on me. If I'm going, you know what, I need housing. Well, yeah. How do we start? How do we start? And when I do my part, it's often easier. Yes.
So wanting something,
Yes.
if needing something, the needing something expectation should be a little higher than the wanting expectation. Because if you really need something, I think that you should choose the need over the want before you get the want.
Oh, I
So
like
you have
that.
to be, like me, I have to be stable before I can get anything right.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I do.
So therefore, some expectations will be lower than others.
Some of those wants. That is so cool because I need what I need. Now they always say I want what I want when I want it.
Yeah.
Right? And that's true for me. But there are also basic needs. There are also emotional needs. Truth that I need. Ways to do something different. I need to hang around. I hang around occasionally those people that have what I want. Right? They said, if you want what you want, if you want what I got, you do what I did. And sometimes you got to do that. You got to figure out and you got to watch. What did I do? Well, I didn't show out. I just went, all right, cool. Right? Sometimes we got to do that. Yeah.
I mean, as far as that want and need stuff, you know, like to me, you get what you put out there. You know what I mean? How many times have you been there for somebody when they need you? You know what I'm saying? Or did you do something to help somebody else that needs you? Or when they just wanted you? You know what I mean? They really ain't even needed it. How many times you just came out offering stuff? You know what I mean? But then every time you need something, you know what I'm saying? You crying because you can't get nothing, but you don't never help nobody with nothing. You ain't out there volunteering to do nothing. You ain't raising your hand with it. Somebody talking about they need help, you know what I'm saying? But you want everything. You need everything. You know
Fool me once.
Yep.
Right? But that's hard because we want to trust people. We want people we love to be there for us, and it's not always the case. That's that disappointment, especially with people that we love and love us. That's what's hard. Yeah.
I think for me, like, it gives it for a chance for me to give grace and mercy. Even admit, I can't change it, but I can give you grace because I don't know what the circumstances are, but I give you grace because I know many times I disappoint people, and I wanted people to give me grace. Like, you don't know why. You don't know the what behind the why. You don't have all the information why these things are happening. Have you have a conversation with me like, this is what's happening now, and that's your disappointment because now you have the information. Now you know the expectation of me getting to you. Now you have the information. Now you know, like, oh, I can't get to you like I said I could, or I'm not where I should be, or now I'm able to.
I'm sorry, Steve.
I think if I learned the lesson, I'm not disappointed by it. If I learned from what I went through, it's not something that I look back on negatively.
The next thing is communicate openly. If I know what's going on, it's easier for me to be compassionate. And go ahead, Steve.
I just want to say, for me, like, fear is like false evidence of being real.
False.
And then, like, I don't know. I done been in so many situations where my intuition said don't, and I do it, and then I get what I get. Then I be like, oh, it told me not to do this or go, but I already done did it. You know what I mean? So when like my intuition tell me, hey, don't do this or don't go there, I'm following it. You know what I mean? Because of my past results when I didn't follow my intuition.
That's it. In the past, if I haven't done something yet that works, I want to do something that works. I want to be able to try something different. Right? If I'm pounding heads with somebody, it's not working because I'm not getting I still ain't getting what I need. Right? So I don't want to do that because I want to get my need met. So compassion and grace for those that we may not know. Yes.
If my what don't match my why, I would change my why to my what. And then that would be kind of like why the hell did you ride on her? Or because I want something else now. Or
good.
Or what's the reason you pulled a pistol out on him when all you
what you did didn't make sense.
Hold up. Oh no! You know what I'm taking from that, Willie? You know what I'm taking from that? Oh shit! Sometimes what I'm taking from that is sometimes I'm disappointed in other people. Sometimes I don't get what I want, and my response is difficult. I may not. Why did I do this? I did this for a good reason. My soul, my gut told me to do this, right?
My whys are small, like that shit right there. I was gonna say, like, I'm just here. Why? I'm just trying to be included. You know
That's it.
Then I hear some shit like, what you say?
Oh, honey, no. Don't be disappointed in here. Don't be. See, some people disappoint us. Hold up. Hold up. And you're hold on, Willie. You're disappointed and you're pissed off.
Not really, but
oh, okay.
I'm used to.
Hold up.
I'm a gangster. I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? I do shit to motherfuckers to deal with what you just said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just
it's real. You're communicating openly. Hold on. You're going to communicate openly. Ladies and gentlemen, I will. We will shut it down. Go up. Go find a staff. This ain't gonna happen in here. Please sit down. You know we're on YouTube. You know what? You know what? We are going. Thank you, dear. We are going to shut this down because it's getting festive as hell. Y'all have a good day. Disappointment is all over the place here.